My name is Courage Laban. One of the things that I've never had is a mentor. I mean, I've worked with awesome people who actually assist me step by step, like my professors back at the community college. But it's kind of hard to get someone that is going to be committed in being like, oh, when you make a mistake, I'm going to correct you. Or someone that will take their time, and while being interested in what you're doing, also wants to see you succeed. So in terms of having a mentor, not even through this program, is something that I'm really, really looking forward to. I believe that it can help me, expand my career and expose me to more opportunities.
It was very clear to me as a kid that without scholarship money, I wasn't going to college whatsoever. One of the pillars of the scholarship is feeding into people and communities and environments where money isn't really a surplus. One of my goals in life is to look back as an engineer, look back at my community that I grew up in. And I know a lot of people who would also love to be given the scientific and mathematical opportunities that I myself have seen. And I feel like the push from the scholarship would help put me into the position where I can, in the future, come back and give back into this community and other communities like mine.
I almost didn't apply to become an engineer or apply to school to become an engineer because it seemed like a field that was so out of reach for me. And I felt like I wouldn't have support in this kind of field. A lot of times I was the only African-American girl in my classes. And to me, even before I got the syllabus, I already felt discouraged at some points. I felt like I didn't belong in this course or I wasn't going to succeed. And, I felt like I had to work twice as hard to do half as good. I'm going to be a first generation college student, one of the only people in my family to go to college. But more importantly, I'm going to be the first engineer. And, for me, I don't really know where to start. And that's kind of what scares me, I saw this scholarship and then I was like, that's me. This is something I want, to be able to not only have some financial help, but have a mentor that could help me in this kind of thing. One reason that I want to pursue engineering is because I don't want other African Americans. I don't want other African American females to feel like they can't enter a field like this because of the way they look, or where they come from.
I've been stuck to aerospace engineering since elementary school. I might be able to get into my dream schools, but paying for that's such a burden for us. So I think being a part of that mentorship program is going to be very beneficial to me because I know I'm going to end up going to those valleys and those low points in my life within college. I really believe they're going to be able to help me through that because they themselves have been through that. And also hopefully have such a great career and be an inspiration to my children and to others around me, and to show them that you can start from almost nothing, being part of an immigrant family and being able to hopefully be a top contributor to a STEM field.
I was very close to giving up in the school system, to giving up at all. Everyone around me was ahead. They already knew how to write. They already knew how to read. I actually learned addition by subtraction by homeschooling my siblings being put into a position where I was behind everyone and having to catch up did affect me. That experience in general was also one of my strongest point because it was a constant reminder that I've went through the worst part. Now I just have to deal with the rest, and the rest are so much easier. My aunt is a computer science engineer, and one thing she always told me was how she really wanted somebody who looked like us more inside computer science and more in engineering. So if I'm able to get the scholarship, I can go with full confidence to my parents and tell them that I'm well taken care of, that I have not only a mentor, but also have money backing me up, that if anything goes wrong, that I have the resources around me. And with that, my parents will let me pick colleges of my dreams, basically.
My mom, she always had to work extra jobs just to, take care of me and my brothers and sisters. We aren't really looked at as like the type that would be in these type of fields. And I feel like, it's like, it's really good for us to go out and show people that we can do these type of things and like just make things a lot better for people all around.
I like using critical thinking, and I like challenging myself so that I can become a better person later on. Wanting to be able to help the community in a way that everyone would be able to profit from it. Now that I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to realize the world I'm in, a lot of things that's going on in this world. We have to step up what we're doing in this world to show that we can do whatever we put our minds to do, and that we can challenge ourselves and be able to accomplish our goals. I kind of question myself sometimes because I haven't seen a lot of people like me in the field. It did come up a couple times where it felt like it might pull me back, but I always try to push forward. I think about it every day, really. It would just meet every standard that I set out for it to be, and I feel that it would be able to propel me further on in my future, and it would just mean the world to me, really.